And hello everybody! Welcome back to Ocarina of Time Randomizer. I am on the way down to the boss room right now, but I appear to have missed a handful of things. And I have no idea whereabouts they might be. I'm just gonna burn up this lady's face here. And that there is what leads you to the boss, right? Like, you can actually see the boss key right there in her face. But I've still got some stuff that I'm missing here. And I want to know what it is. Okay, apparently there was something in the room that I was just in that I missed. It's a bunch of chests that I either haven't seen before or that are invisible and so are difficult to see. Let's grab the lens. Make super duper sure that I don't run by it this time. It's weird that I still don't have the compass either. That probably is gonna be what I get either from one of these chests or from Twinrova. Alright, I need all you guys to come alive here. Because I need you to step on this switch for me. Okay. Yeah, there they are. They're both right here. Finally! Oh, thank God, the adult's wallet. Oh, I needed that something fierce. That's the last, I think, garbage chest in here. Or maybe it's not, because I screwed up my counts on those. Yeah, that's some bomb shoes. Okay. Adult's wallet, and you get marked down as bomb shoes. Okay. And then there's one more up in this direction. I forgot to hit my damn timers again. Why is everything so hard? There's so many moving parts to one of these things. Okay, so I gotta get back to the top of here again and also, like, dodge the lasers and kill the Skulltula. Not the gold one, just the regular white one. Okay, so now it's right up over here. Evidently, there's a sun in here that I missed. Mother bitch! Look at it right there, just staring me straight in the face. Alright, well. I've already unlocked the boss door, and I don't think the platform's gonna raise up again, so I should be able to do this. Just gotta stand in the right spot here. A little tricky. Don't give me a ba-boom. That's a chest, that's a good thing. It's probably an ice trap originally, but for me, it's the compass. Cool, now I can see how many chests I have left, which is none. Thanks. Why am I going this way? This is the wrong way. Door's over here. Okay, time to go down and face my favorite boss in this whole gosh darn game. I love fighting this boss. Oh, it's such a cool design. It's such a unique mechanic and a really good way of using the dungeon's item. It's another Iron Knuckle! Ha! Yeah, it's not. This isn't the final boss. It's a special Iron Knuckle because it's got some red trim on it, but it's not the final boss. Oh boy, oh that hurts. Granted, I am running around with the hover boots still on. I've never seen an Iron Knuckle block one of those. Like, you've got a lot of HP on you. More than a regular knuckle, which I suppose is fair, given again, the red clad trim. Oh. I will not take off my hover boots. You can't make me. I have plenty of pillars to direct him over at, to knock down, and give me the heartsies. Excuse me, did you just lift your axe from being embedded in the ground to knock me out? I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to be able to do that. Call me a stickler for the rules here of fair swordsmanship, but I feel like you are not taking this honorable duel as seriously as I am. Big old slash, turn the screen just straight white. I think that was supposed to be the transition to a cutscene. Hint, that Iron Knuckle was Naburu. A hint, there was story stuff that you didn't see because this is kind of taking out all the cutscenes. Hint, the boss is already here, and it's some witches that you also didn't see because they were in cutscenes. Okay, I gotta use the iron shield here. Not the iron shield, the mirror shield. And that's not gonna work because you're in the other direction now. Yes! You have to direct one elemental beam into the other sister. And I really love it. Even though their positioning sometimes leaves things to be desired. Yuck! And this is much harder than I remember it being when I was a kid. It might just be because of the 360 control stick. I'm gonna blame that. Come on! It's like hitting everywhere but her. Alright, this one should be easy. She's like right in front. And then she's moving. Stop moving. Stop. I feel like that was about as close as it could possibly get. Is there a distance limit on these things? Well, this super cool boss is going to get slowed down a tad by me not being able to hit her with anything. Come on! It's just not behaving the way I want it to. Let me try this. If I stare straight at her with my shield up, no, it aims a little bit higher, so you have to do this manually. It only looked like it was hitting the wall for a fraction of a second there. Yeah, bow shotting them just does not work. I would really appreciate getting to see them, camera. That'd be nice. Maybe I'm just standing too far away. There we go. Okay, finally got one. Yeah, and I let her recover. Yeah, as long as I'm sort of roughly on the other side of the arena from them, I don't think I should be standing quite so far away. There we go. Yeah, even if I shoot an arrow into their open eyeballs while they're stunned, it doesn't do any more damage. Just gotta do this the hard way. Oh, damn it, I moved a little. Camera! Whew, that should not have worked. Can't remember how many shots it takes. That's 3. They essentially have a shared HP pool too, so You have to hit them a combined total of a certain amount of times. It's only 4. Okay, let's get serious now, Katake. Okay, Kume, whatever it is. Double dynamite attack, and then they just fuse into this much younger, larger, sexy Gerudo genie lady who winks at me. Because they're cougars. But the super cool part happens now because you charge your shield with their moves. And you have to, like, avoid one of the alternate element, because if you don't, then it cancels it out. But if you charge 3, you just shoot it all back at them. And it's, that sounds a little bit weird. That part's not a highlight of the fight. But, like, they've never used the mirror shield like this, to my knowledge, and they never do again. And this is such a cool way of doing it. Just like the alarm sound just makes me feel so hype. And if you don't suck it in, then you have to deal with this big area on the ground of like hazard. And if you try to take one of the other side, well, here, I'll show you next. But yeah, it just burns the whole area around your feet for a while. Yeah, if you try to take one of the other side, then it all just explodes on you. Doesn't work. It like bounces off your shield and goes around it. I like that it actually looks like it's on fire, too. Or that it's burned. No, let me out. Yeah, there's like an effect that takes over the face of your shield. The ice one looks really cool. Come on. No. That's a bad one. That's a bad one. Shield gone. I think I have a fairy? I should probably check if I have any health recovering things before I get into that situation again. But on the other hand, I don't want to pause because it takes too long. No. Get out of there. Okay. Still holding on to my fire charge. No. Come on, shoot some of that hot shit at me. No, that's not the hot shit, that's the cool stuff. There we go. Come on. All right, I'm gonna have to do one more round. Plus, she just like, the design looks really cool with like elemental pigtails coming out of her. It's a really good looking boss. All right, I do have a fairy and I also have a blue potion in case I need it. We'll be fine. Nope, ice is bad. Who's beeping at me? People on the Discord. Nope, that's ice, that's a bad. There we go, good. One more fire, come on. Excellent. I think this should be it. There we go. And then Twinrova, that's the name of the boss, Twinrova. Splits up again. Back into the witch mothers. They start arguing. They took out all the dialogue for it. They become angels. They're super dead. And we gotta move on with our lives. Reward gives me a piece of heart. Cool. Happier about that. The total refill. That's nice. All right, beam me out, goddess. What do I get for that? The Forest Medallion. Awesome. Now I can get another song. Nope, that was a Shadow Temple. Mark you down as Forest. Fantastic then. I'm also in need of a bunch more monies, but I think let's go finish up the Shadow Temple now. Because I also need the Water Medallion. And then, yeah, I need the Water and the Light. Those will be in the next two places. Now, like I said before, I've been to the Shadow Temple once already. I think I said in the last recording. It was in a bunch of the stuff that happened before the game crashed. And there's really nothing good left in there up until I get to the ghost ship. But it's still chests that I do have to knock out. And now I actually have an expanded wallet capacity, so I might be able to hold some of the garbage rupees. Let me just drop a save here now that I've done an entire dungeon. Bam, yes. And since the last episode was likely a little bit on the long side, nah, you know what? I cut that episode, like, right near the end of the Spirit Temple. I'm not just gonna end it at the end of the Spirit Temple. We'll do this one too. Or parts of it. I don't know where the chops are happening now because my timer keeping game has been very, very poor. But first things first, I gotta remember, I think it was to the left takes me to the right room. No, it wasn't this room. It was further in that I gotta go to get the key that I need to progress. Down here. Yeah, okay. I knew it was here somewhere. I didn't know if it was gonna be invisible or not, but I knew it was here. There is a place with invisible Skulltulas. Actually, I think it was the well where they pulled that out on me, and boy, did it suck. Cool, I snuck by that one. Please don't. Please don't with the giant spiders. Good, thank you. Don't got time to worry about you. Wait, yes I do, because I have to go that way first, don't I? Son of a snitch. Okay. Yeah, it's through here, right? This will lead me to a small hallway. It takes me over to this big invisible blades room, where there are the keys, and where there is another chest here. Bam. Key. I did not realize that, and I think I thanked the appropriate commenter last time? If not, then thank you, commenter, who pointed that out to me. Oh god, oh, what happened there? Link just decided he was gonna slip slide in a different direction than the one I was telling him to run. Link's got a little bit of an independent streak sometimes. It gets him into trouble. I just didn't want to wait for this thing to come back down again. It's like a second and a half, and then I have to wait another second and a half for it to go up, and 3 seconds is just more time than I want to put towards something. Oh god. Alright, I wasn't actually paying attention to where that platform was. I'm getting penisy. The penis has to stop. Penis doesn't actually solve anybody's problems, unless your problem is that you're hungry for penis. Which, you know, is a perfectly valid problem to have, but it's also really specific and not usually what most people are going through in their day-to-day lives. Okay, and then we're here, and now I have to pause again because I got to bust out the long shot again. Shazam, key, and we're good. Now this is the room that usually requires you to have the iron boots, except I think they modified it so that you don't need it now. Like they did something to the timing, because I was able to get through all of this without them the first time. That doesn't mean it doesn't suck. Okay, I couldn't see the fan because the camera just loves to turn down to show me giant pits, even though I already know they're there and don't want any more information on the giant pits. Look, man, I just don't want to pause. The pausing takes so long. Okay, good. And then we run through here, takes me to this room where I think there's some more stuff. No, no. No. Not sure what this thing is saying here. Here I can hear the spirits. Those who have sacred feet should let the wind guide them. Is it a Song of Storms thing here? I think it is. Gives you a super fairy, but you know, yeah, I have this available. There we go. There's a chest in here. Forgot about that one. Big old junk chest, okay? According to this count, that's the last chest that's in here, but we all know that I've been mucking those up. Don't worry, I'll keep actual track in the Water Temple and Ganon's Temple now. This room was a tricksy one the first time you ever get to it, and I'll explain why. By now, like when you're doing this dungeon, you have the map, you have the compass. Like I mean, okay, if you're coming into this blind too. You have the map, you have the compass, you come in here, you have no keys, you see that there's a key door. You kill the Gibdos, and you're like, oh, okay, cool. There's gonna be my key, right? Kick open the chest to be revealed as a not key. It could be anything here. But in the real game, this was like a 5 rupee thing or something. You're like, well, what the fuck was that? How am I supposed to get at this door? And then you look at your little mini-map on the bottom there, and it should say that there's another chest in this room. You're like, well, I don't see anything right here, and it leads you to this. And you're like, but there's nothing on the invisible. And if you're 8, you might get frustrated and have to wait until the next day at school to ask somebody for a hint. But if you're clever, or 9, you see that that thing had a big crack on it. And you have to bomb it. And then this is where your key comes from. Just a bit of clever room design by the Zelda devs. So that was a junk. And that one was a key. And now we are here at the big old ghost boat. And now I can grab this block, which I have to get up. But that block was what was basically blocking you from getting here with the shortcut that we found way, way early on. If you die and go back to the beginning of this dungeon, this is your shortcut back. It's nice. There's also a Skulltula around here, but I think I know where it is, and it involves the Scarecrow song, and I don't want to do that right now, so I'm not going to do it. I just want to get on the boat and get to the other side. Give me that. There we go. Okay. Up, up, up we go. So I'm still missing 3 songs. I know where I can get... Actually, yeah, I know where I can get all 3 of them now. Whoops. Oh my god. I'm not drunk, I promise. Super slow and careful controlling of that thumbstick there. Yeah, I get one where I normally get the Shadow Temple song. I get one inside the Ice Cavern, and then I get one for going back to the Temple of Time with the Forest Medallion, and that's all the tunes. But to get the Shadow Temple one, I have to have the Water Medallion, and I'd like to get all of them just in one sweep. Don't know why they leave you on this lingering, tilting shot of the ship's back end for quite so long. So they just kind of give you Stalfos to fight while you're going down this hallway of the damned. Or only 2. I thought there were more than that. And then you get to the end. The boat stops and says, yo, jump off. Because there it goes. Woo! And it'll take you with it. Now, from here, there's a couple things we gotta do. One is open up the way to that side of the platform. 2, find a boss key, which I don't believe I have yet. Nor do I have a regular key to get through that door over there. So maybe I do? I don't know. Also, actually, I just realized this one has been going on for quite some time, too. This is like an almost 30-minute episode now because of, because I forgot to hit the button for a bit when we started. Sorry, Joel, the next one will be shorter, I promise. The buttons are below. Hit them if you like. If you don't, then cool. Let's just go kill the boss of this place, which is also really cool. Oh, I can't wait for that one.